wonderful good morning from Marseille. It's 5 AM in the morning and still dark outside. That's the reason why I want to start this video here inside the hotel. It's not far away from the airport, and today I want to make a really special flight. I'm so excited. It's not a long haul flight or something like this. I want to fly with a rare, unique airplane, the small Airbus A318. There are only a few jets remaining with Air France, and I want to try it before they retire all of them and the A318 disappears from the sky. More about the plane and why it is so special I will tell you at the airport. For now, let's go to the airport and start a little bit of history on this channel with Air France 6007 from Marseille to Paris Orly. Okay, arrived at Marseille Airport. Air France used Terminal 1B here at the airport, and outside it looks a little bit chaotic. There is a lot under construction, but I'm inside now, and right behind me you see the check-in area of Air France. I tried to ask for an upgrade to business class there at their service counter, but they said on their flight with an A318 to Paris Orly they offer only economy class. On their flights to Charles de Gaulle you have a business class service, but not on this flight, so it doesn't matter. I go to the check-in counters now and then straight to the security control. And this is the gate area of Terminal 1B. I have a beautiful view over the whole apron. The sun rises up slowly, and maybe you hear it there behind me are the gates of Air France. They bought a plane to Paris Orly at the moment. They have a flight to Orly every hour, but it's not my flight, it's not the A318, it's not the plane, so I have to wait here. What can I say about this airport? Marseille Airport or Terminal 1B is rather small but really nice. It's not busy today. The whole security check took me about 5 minutes. It was so quickly. And here I have a few little shops, restaurants. It looks really nice. So there is also a lounge. I'm not really sure if I have access, but I will check it out now. But first, let's talk about the Airbus A318, why it is such a unique airplane and why I want to fly with it today. The A318 is the smallest plane of the A320 family. If you compare them, the A318 has a length of only 31 meters and the A320 itself has a length of 37 meters. That's a difference of 6 meters, and inside the A318 you can fit only 107 to 132 seats. That's the reason why they call it the Babybus. The A318 was the smallest plane of Airbus till they bought the A220 of Bombardier. Now it is the A220. Another reason why it is such a unique plane, Air France built only 80 planes of this type from 2003 till 2013. Air France was the biggest operator with 18 planes of this type. Today there are only 2 commercial airlines flying the A318. That's Air France with 12 planes and Takeoff. Air France said already they want to replace all their A318s with the A220. So I'm pretty sure these are the last months to fly with an A318 of Air France. They want to retire all of them. So this is the reason why I want to fly with it, and this is the reason why it is such a unique airplane. If you have the chance to fly the A318, do it before it's too late. I was able to enter this lounge with my priority pass, but I have to say you can't compare it with an airline lounge. I mean, the furniture is okay, but already a little bit used. Also, the meal selection is so bad. There are only a few snacks, some croissants, yogurt, some potato chips, and that's it. But the beverages are okay. You have some hot drinks and some cold drinks like soft drinks or beer. And free Wi-Fi. There are enough power sockets at nearly every seat, so all in all it is okay, but really not the best lounge. So if you want to know more about the priority pass, check the link in the description, and now I will enjoy my coffee and wait for the flight. You can't see it pretty well, but there it is. There we have an Airbus A318 just arrived from Paris Orly. My plan for the flight today was delivered to Air France in April 2006. That means it is 16 years old now, and this plane offers 131 seats in a 3-3 configuration. I'm really excited, so let's go on board. Alright, here we are. Welcome on board Air France Airbus A318. My seat for the flight today is 15F with a beautiful view over the wings. The boarding is still in progress and it seems like that everybody has sky priority. There are so many business travelers or frequent flyers. I never saw such a long queue for priority like this. However, I'm happy that I'm here and I really hope that the seat next to me remains free. Then this will be really a perfect flight. My first impressions here on board are really great. The cabin looks new and not outdated. I mean, look at the seats and the legroom is pretty well. I did not expect such a seat pitch here on board. Also, it is a 16-year-old plane and you have Wi-Fi. That's amazing. So, what offers this seat to you? In front of you, you have a little tray table, also a cup holder. In the seat pocket in front of you, you find the safety card. And something I really did not expect on this plane is that you have USB chargers at every seat. I mean, in new planes like the A320neo and A321neo, there you have some power outlets or seat pockets for sure, but not on this old plane. So I'm really impressed by it. And the cabin crew said, boarding completed. This seat next to me remains free. I have no seat neighbor and that makes me really happy. So let's start the engines and go to Paris Orly. As soon as the fasten seatbelt signs were switched off, the cabin crew started with their service. Here in economy class you get only a free snack and a drink. There is nothing like a buy on board menu or something like this. Today I get these, I would say, a little cake. And the coffee, so cheers! like I told you already, this A318 is equipped with Wi-Fi. If you want to use the internet, you have to connect to Air France Connect. I know it sounds crazy every time, and then it looks like this. You saw it already? There are 3 different packages and one of it is free messaging. Unbelievable. Here in their economy class you can use free messenger like WhatsApp or Telegram or Facebook Messenger so much. Yeah, if you need more, then you have to buy the Surf Pass or the Stream package for 3 or 10 euro. I think for a 50 minutes flight I don't need anything of it, but free messaging is so great. I hope more airlines offer something like this. Let's do a little loo review during my maybe one and only A318 flight. There are 2 lavatories here on board. One is directly behind the cockpit and one here in the back of the plane. I have to say, this is the smallest plane of the A320 fleet, but it looks really spacious. Not so bad. It is clean and like on every economy class lavatory, you don't have too many amenities, just some tissues. There is the soap and some air sickness bags. That's it. Here on board of Air France planes there are no in-flight magazines anymore, but like I told you already on my last flight from Düsseldorf to Paris, you can use the Air France Play app. It's not about games, but there you find a lot of magazines and newspapers. You can download 8 newspapers and 8 magazines for free, and then you can use them here on your flight. But one thing you have to know, the most of them are in French, so if I change it to English I have exactly 12 magazines and 8 newspapers. That's not too much, but it's okay for this short flight. Only think about, you can't download anything now during the flight, you have to do it before takeoff. Unfortunately, this was my A318 adventure already. We started our descent into Paris. Domestic flights in Europe are so short every time. The flight time today was only about an hour. So I'm really sad that I have to go now. It was a great flight, but my full summary of this flight you will hear on the ground. And now please enjoy the views of our approach and landing into Paris. arrived at Paris Orly. I have to change the airports now because my connecting flight is leaving from Charles de Gaulle Airport. But here from Orly you have the best chances to catch one of the unique Airbus A318. It was a really great flight and I liked it much more than my business class flight from Düsseldorf to Paris. Don't ask me why. Maybe it was the great cabin, or it was that I had no seat neighbor, or it was the Wi-Fi, or just the adventure. I don't know. The cabin crew was really friendly, only the service. I know it's not the fault of the cabin crew. Air France offers just this little snack and I like the buy on board system of other airlines much more. If you're really hungry, this little snack is nothing. However, this was my first flight on board an Airbus A318, and even if they retire their whole A318 fleet, this video here will remain on my channel, and I hope you like my video. If you like it, you can subscribe my channel. I have to go to Charles de Gaulle Airport now. I would say bye bye.